No, my dear friends, you are not watching an ad. This is PowerPoint presentation. Yes, I have made this presentation using PowerPoint and 3D models, and this is looking damn good. And I'm sure you also wanted to see how I made this presentation. So today I'm going to show how to make this Coca-Cola advertisement like presentation just in few minutes using PowerPoint. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. So hello everyone, my name is Parth and I welcome you to our channel Must Watch Tips. So to begin with, let me take a blank presentation and I'll delete this placeholders. So the very first step is that we need a Coca-Cola logo. So to get a Coca-Cola logo, I will go to Chrome browser. I'll search for Coca-Cola logo in PNG and I'll take a logo like this. So right click, copy image and I will go to our PowerPoint and I'll paste it. Perfect. Now let us add some shadow to this picture. So we'll go to picture format, picture effect, and in shadow, let us take this shadow and we'll make it more realistic. So we will go to picture format and in shadow, let us increase the blur to 6 points and distance to 5 points and angle around 60 degrees. So let us say I have the grid lines available over here. So I can simply place it in the center of the slide. But let us say we want to place the logo exactly in the center. So select the logo, go to format picture and in align you will say center and again align we will select on the middle. So this is the way you can place any object in the center of the slide area. Now as we have inserted the Coca-Cola logo, we will insert the 3D model of Coca-Cola can. So there is one good news for you all viewers is that I'll provide the link in the description and from that link you can directly download the 3D model of Coca-Cola can. And even you can download the 3D models which I have used in my presentation throughout the videos in my channel. So let me go to insert. Here we have an option of 3D model. So I'll click on this and I'll select my device. I'll select Coca-Cola can and say insert. So this is how the 3D model looks like, where we have a button over here in the center to rotate this like this. And here you have different angle options in the 3D model formatting. Now the next thing we will need is the red color gradient. So we'll go to our browser. We'll head to this website called colors and let us go to explore. And we need a red color shade. So we will type red color. So it will give red color palettes and we will take this one. So we'll take a snip of this by pressing Windows Shift S. I will take this and I'll go to my presentation and press Control V. So that's how we can take colors from the website. Now we'll place it over here and we will go to Format Background. We'll select the gradient fill. Now I will select color from this palette which we have just pasted. So I will go to this gradient. I'll select here and we have an option of eyedropper. So I will select this eyedropper option and I will select on the color whichever I want. Now in the second one, I'll again go to eyedropper tool. I'll select the color which I want. And in the third one, again I will go to eyedropper tool and let me select this one. So let us take a lighter orange type of shade in between and the darker reddish tone at the edge of the slide area at top and bottom. Now I will arrange this 3D model in the top view. I will make this logo a bit smaller. I will send this 3D model to back. And this is how our first slide will look like. And we can add a tagline over here. So I've just copied it in my clipboard. I'll paste it over here. The timeless classic that never goes out of style. So this is the tagline from Coca-Cola. And I've chosen the font freestyle script over here with 40 size. So you can choose the same over here. Now I will go to this slide and duplicate this. So the shortcut of duplicating this slide is to press Ctrl D. And in the second slide, we will rotate this a bit like this. I will make it smaller in size and I will place it in the top left corner. And I will make this can like this, Coca-Cola. And to the tagline, we will move it to the bottom of the slide area. Now, what we did is we just introduced the Coca-Cola can and the logo moved to the top left corner. Now I will go to insert a text box and I will write Coca-Cola. Let us increase its font size somewhere around this and let us choose a bold font. So let us choose this. Now we will go to arrange and arrange it in the center. We will go to shape format in text field. Let us select white color. Now I will duplicate this and in the duplicated one I will select text fill as no fill and in text outline I will select white with more thickness like this. This one would be fine and I will duplicate this again and press it below the main text box. Now I will select all three text boxes and go to arrange. I will select align and I will align it in the middle. I will bring the can to the front side. And one more step we need to complete after adding this text box is that we will select all of this. If I go to selection pane, I have selected all of the text boxes which we have just created. I will copy that, go to first slide, I will paste it right over there and I will decrease its size until I get the smaller size from the logo and I will send it to back. So the reason is that when we apply the morph transition, it will give an animation effect. It won't come instantly. Now I will again duplicate the second slide and create the third slide. In the third slide, let us make the can like this and I will rotate it to this angle because we have two Coca-Cola written in the same can, so we can rotate it like this. I'll place it over here. Now what we will do is the text boxes which doesn't have fill, we just have border, we will place it like this. One above and one below. And the text box having the fill color as white, we will place it in the center. So this is how the third slide will look like. Now let us select all of these slides. We will go to transition and apply a morph transition. And we want this animation to be fast, so we will apply 1 second duration and let us select apply to all. So the reason behind the text boxes we have kept in the first slide as well, you will get to know now. So if I go to slideshow, this is how the first slide looks. If I go to next slide, so the text boxes which we have just added is coming in an animated way like this. So this is how the morph transition work. If I go to the next slide, it will be animation like this. So this is how it works. And by completing the third slide, I am pretty much sure that now you have an idea how this works. So for the next slide, you can play with this Coca-Cola can and add the text boxes which you want, add the other objects which you want, and you can just play with it. So now let me just show you the presentation which I made, which I showed you in the starting of the video. So this is the very first slide where we have placed the Coca-Cola logo, then the can and the text box which we had in the second slide right over here. So this is how the first slide looks. In the second slide we just made, the third slide we have also made. And now I wanted to introduce a glass full of Coke. So I just added that glass full of Coke and rotated a bit by making its size smaller in the third slide itself. So while I will apply the transition, it will move from the left side to the center of the slide area like this. And I have rotated the can and put it here like this. And I wanted this text box to move from the right hand side. So in the third slide, or I would say in the previous slide, I have just put the text box right over here. So these are some features which Coke can has, and it has the same font freestyle script, and the below fonts are Mangal with 16 font size. Now in the next slide, I want this text box. I will just place it in the previous slide. So in the slide number 5, the can is looking like this, and we have the text box like this. And the glass which I have just introduced in the fourth slide now moves away from the slide area. And this is where the presentation closes. Again with the can from the top view and having the logo. So logo moves from the top left corner to the center of the slide area. So this is how you can play with this can and the text boxes and the objects which you are introducing. And when you finish completing all the steps, the presentation will look like this. So I hope you have learned something from this video, and please consider subscribing this channel and share it with your friends. Do share your feedback in the comment box given below, and see you in the next video.